Beneath the wild heart of North America lies a secret that has shaped a continent. Yellowstone, 2.2 million acres of raw, untamed earth, sits atop one of the most powerful volcanic systems our planet has ever known. This is not merely a park, it is a window into the living geology of our world. Roughly 640,000 years ago, a cataclysmic eruption blanketed half of North America in ash. The resulting collapse formed the vast caldera we stand on today, 30 miles wide. Beneath your feet, a restless magma chamber continues to breathe, lifting and lowering the ground by inches every year. Yellowstone is alive. Established in 1872, Yellowstone became the world's first national park, a radical idea that wild land should be preserved not for profit, but for all people and all time. Larger than Rhode Island and Delaware combined, it harbors more geothermal features than all other regions of Earth put together. These vivid colors are not paint, they are life itself. Ancient microbial mats, thermophiles that thrive in boiling acid, descendants of Earth's earliest organisms. In studying them, scientists glimpse the very origins of life on our planet, and perhaps clues to life beyond it. At the heart of the park lies the Hayden Valley, a broad, glacially carved bowl through which the Yellowstone River flows in its ancient course. In this open grassland, the wild pulse of the park beats most visibly. Here, prehistoric and present collide in one breathtaking panorama. Every 44 to 125 minutes, with geological punctuality, Old Faithful reminds us who is in charge. The eruption lasts only a few minutes, but in those moments, 3,700 to 8,400 gallons of superheated water are hurled skyward by the sheer pressure of the earth below. It has performed this feat for over 150 years of recorded observation. Seen from above, the Grand Prismatic Spring looks like a jewel fallen to earth. Stretching 370 feet across, it is the largest hot spring in North America. Its astonishing palette is a living spectrum, each band of color a distinct community of heat-adapted microorganisms thriving in temperatures that would destroy most life forms within seconds. At Mammoth Hot Springs, superheated water carries dissolved limestone up from the deep, depositing 2 tons of travertine every single day. The terraces are never the same twice. Features that existed a decade ago may have gone dormant as new formations bloom elsewhere. This landscape rewrites itself endlessly. At Mud Volcano, the Earth does not merely simmer, it churns. These acidic mud pots form where hydrogen sulfide gas rises through standing water, creating sulfuric acid that dissolves the surrounding rock into a bubbling clay slurry. The sounds alone, deep, rhythmic bloops and hisses, suggest a world both alien and ancient. Where there is no standing water, the hydrothermal heat finds another voice: steam. Fumaroles are the lungs of Yellowstone, exhaling carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, and pure water vapor at temperatures approaching 280 degrees Fahrenheit. Some have vented continuously for centuries. They are a reminder that this place does not rest. The Firehole River, named by 19th century trappers who believed the steam meant the canyon was literally on fire, is one of the most unusual rivers in the world. Warmed by the constant inflow of thermal water, it remains open even in the depths of a Yellowstone winter. Life, ever resourceful, thrives along its banks year-round. They number nearly 5,000, the largest wild bison population on the continent, descended from a handful of survivors who outlasted the great 19th century slaughter. To watch a bison herd move across this valley is to see the American landscape as it once was, when tens of millions roamed from coast to coast. Their return is one of conservation's greatest victories. In 1995, after a 70-year absence, wolves were reintroduced to Yellowstone. What followed astonished ecologists. As wolves hunted elk, elk moved away from riverbanks. Vegetation returned. Rivers changed course. A single predator had rewritten an entire ecosystem, a phenomenon scientists call the trophic cascade. Nature is not a collection of parts. It is a single, breathing whole. Of all Yellowstone's inhabitants, none commands more primal respect than the grizzly. Weighing up to 700 pounds, capable of speeds exceeding 35 miles per hour, this is an apex predator shaped by millions of years of evolution. There are approximately 700 grizzlies in the greater Yellowstone ecosystem, each one a testament to the wild still fighting to persist. Each autumn, the valleys fill with a sound unlike any other, the haunting bugle of the bull elk in rut. A single dominant bull may guard a harem of 20 or more cows, challenging any rival who approaches. It is one of nature's most ancient performances, unchanged for millennia, played out each September on these same meadows. Life here exists at every scale and every speed. The bald eagle hunts the rivers and lakes with effortless authority. The pronghorn, the fastest land animal in the Western Hemisphere, ghosts across the plains at 55 miles per hour, a relic adapted to flee predators extinct for 10,000 years. Yellowstone keeps even the ghosts of evolution alive. By midsummer, Yellowstone is transformed. The meadows erupt in wildflowers, balsam root, lupin, Indian paintbrush, in colors that seem too vivid to be real. Young bison calves, nicknamed red dogs for their russet coats, stumble through the tall grass beside their mothers. The park is at its most generous, most alive. In October, Yellowstone's aspen groves, each a single interconnected organism stretching across entire hillsides, shift from green to pure gold almost overnight. The season of abundance draws to a close. Animals feed relentlessly, building the reserves that may determine whether they survive the long cold ahead. Winter does not arrive gently in Yellowstone. Temperatures plunge to -40 degrees. Snowfall can exceed 150 inches in a season. And yet, Where geothermal heat keeps the ground open, bison excavate grass with their great heads, and the thermal basins steam extravagantly into crystalline air. Life does not ask for permission. Spring arrives not as a gentle suggestion, but as an irresistible force. The rivers throw off their ice in thundering crashes. The first grasses push through retreating snow within days of thaw. Bears emerge, gaunt after months of torpor, driven by a hunger that feels prehistoric. Yellowstone resets itself, as it has done for hundreds of thousands of years. Every day, hundreds of rangers, scientists, and conservationists work to hold this balance. They monitor geothermal systems, track wolf packs, count bison, test water quality, managing 4 million annual visitors who come seeking what Yellowstone offers: a world still whole. We did not inherit Yellowstone. We borrowed it from the wolves, the bison, the bears, the ancient microbes in the boiling springs. The question is not whether this place will endure. It has survived supervolcanic eruptions, ice ages, and extinction events. The question is whether we will prove worthy of standing in its presence, whether we will choose to keep the wild world wild. That choice, it belongs to all of us.